All right, YouTube friends, this is video 2 of my YouTube channel, and I'm going to show you your questions you've been asking about my washer and dryer rental. If you saw the video before, I did quit my job. Watch that video if you haven't seen it. I quit 5 days ago on Monday. It's Friday now. And so, washer and dryer rental business, if you want to know. So if you're, this channel is for if you like thinking about ways to make money, side hustles, or like to start a business. I've started a few. Have they gone extremely well? Some have not. But I want to show you this business. I really like this business model. And for those that are asking in the comments, if you have questions, ask, because I am answering. So last video, I'm going to ask a few. And so I have 122 current monthly renters. 122. Now that doesn't mean I haven't sent some to collections. That doesn't mean I haven't picked up some. But right now I have 122 customers. Here are some of the washers and dryers. So a lot of these are the washers. A lot of these are the dryers. This is what I'm working on now, 3 washers. And so while I'm talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and turn this to normal. Check my settings, get her going, and it'll start. So, into the video, I'm probably going to give you, I wouldn't say, it's just a really good marketing tip. So stay tuned to the end of the video on how I market, how I get sales, because your most important thing, you can find washers and dryers all day long, which I'll tell you about, but your most important thing is going to be sales, how to get sales. And so I'm not exaggerating. Over the last 3 days, I have gotten messages for, I have 6 installs on Tuesday. So it's Friday now. On Tuesday, I have 6 installs. If I get any more, I'm going to start putting them on Monday, because I'm filling up Tuesdays. 6 installs in one day is a lot. So, okay, so let's talk about the business. I started this business in October 10th was the first day of install. And it's now June 26th, maybe. I can't remember. And since then, I've asked people to help me. I have hired a couple of guys here and there, just like church buddies that want a little extra money, and they've helped me. I'd say that's really important. Just ask somebody, hey, what do you want to make an hour? That's what I did. And he told me a number, and I said, all right, let's do it. Now, was it just a little bit less than what I was making an hour when I was working at my full-time job? It was just a little bit less than that. So it was hard to give up, but you don't want to get burnt out of the business. And so a lot of the times you can just get overwhelmed. So have a friend, have a buddy. Maybe you don't even have to pay them. You say, just a couple days, will you just help me? And then take them out to lunch, dinner. And that's how I started. And that's really is. I asked the first day I wanted to start this, I asked a guy, an older gentleman, I said, how much do you want to make? And he told me, I said, okay, when can you start? And so he started picking up marketplace leads, marketplace washers and dryers. So I would find a washer and dryer, and I would get it for $150, $250, $300, and I would talk them down. And so I got to the point where I would not buy a washer and dryer set for anything more than $150, because I need to bring it home, I need to test it, make sure it works, and then after that, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. And if it doesn't work, I have one of them might work, and I have $150 in that one unit. The other one, and I wasn't fixing it at the time, I was just hoping they worked. So I'd say get a friend. The next thing is find your washers and dryers. Washers and dryers are going to be, here's another huge tip. I'm telling you, this video is packed with things that I have learned in the last year, less than a year. Get someone on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, here we go. Stay with me. There is a way to look at Facebook Marketplace. When you see somebody post a washer and dryer, you can go to their Facebook profile on Marketplace, and you can see how many washers and dryers they posted. If you find one from a seller that has posted 2 or 3 sets, and they're different sets, they're not the same set, 2 or 3 sets, 5 or 10 sets, it doesn't matter. That means they're fixing them and selling them. I texted a guy, I said, I can give you $200 The first guy said, I can give you $180 a set, and I will buy 5 sets a week. And he said yes to it. I was blown away. And he said yes. So that's what we did. I bought 5 sets a week from him, and I paid $100 each set, and they were tested, and they had a 1-month warranty. So if something broke in the first month, I had a month to test them out, a month to get them to customers. If something broke in the first month, then I was able to take it back to him, and he just gave me another one. It was super, super convenient. That's definitely the way you want to do it. So get on Facebook Marketplace, find somebody that can do that. The second guy, he had a bunch of things. He had home problems and stuff. He kind of stopped being available when I needed him. So I found another guy on Facebook Marketplace. Get another guy, and he charged me $200. But in the long run, his units were so much better. They were cleaner. Things just seemed to run better. He was doing really good tests, and so have that person just work out some kind of deal. You might have to pay a little bit more, but I had one guy give me $180. I had one guy give me $200 each set with a 1-month warranty. There's people out there, so you just have to find them. It really, guys, it was not hard to find these people. So get on Facebook Marketplace, look up washers and dryers, look at their profile, and if they have multiple sets, then I'd say give it a shot. Ask them, if I want to buy 5 sets a week, how much would you give me? And maybe it's not 5 sets, maybe it's a set a week. Can you give me a price? 4 sets a month to sell to somebody, the same customer over and over. I think they're going to like that. That was huge. So now you have your helper, you have your sets. Now you got to get sales. So how do we get sales? Well, just like everybody says, get on Facebook Marketplace and get sales. I wish it was, that easy. The hardest part with sales is communication. You're talking back and forth to these people. You are always answering messages. They have questions. They want to know, are they getting a matching set? Absolutely not. Are they going to get black instead of white? Absolutely not. I tell them, I can't promise the color. All I promise is it's going to work. If it doesn't work, I'm going to swap it out for another one until it does. And so they want to, I'll show you here. I got 1, 2, I got 3. Those are silver. This one's kind of black. The rest of them are white units. So here, while we're talking, we got, it's washing here. Got this one washing. This one I'm working on here, it's a really nice unit. It's very clean. I'm thinking maybe the pump, it's got water in it. It's just kind of staying still. It's actually blinking that. Anyways, you got to communicate with these people. You got to send messages over and over and over again. And it's repetitive, but 100% you'll get customers. 100%. If you message people, you make a post, put whatever. So I'll tell you, I'm renting these for $50 a month. There are people in my area renting them for 60, for 70, for 80, for 100 a month that's trying this business. I can make money with $50 a month. The way I do things is structured. It's all easy to do. The forms are all online. It's just so simple. And so $50 a month is perfect for me. I make money. They get a good deal. There's nobody else around that's doing $50 a month. And so there's no fees, no taxes. It's $50 a month. So they can't argue with that. So as far as Marketplace goes, put a post, easy post. Washer and dryer set for rent, $50 a month. Put in the description, free installation, free delivery, free maintenance, $50 a month. Message me down below for more information. Guys, we do not have to be, it's not complicated. This is raised up over there. That's because I was trying to get to another one in the back to look at it, but it does not have to be complicated, guys. Just put a post out. I wanted to try this business. I've done things like this. I put a picture of washer dryer. I told my grandma, take a picture of your washer and dryer because mine was ugly. So I said, take a picture of washer dryer, send it to me. She did. I posted that up. I got 3 hits off that, and from there, I think I asked 4 other family members to take pictures of washer and dryers, and so that's kind of how I got started. Started with that. Now you're wanting to know one of the bigger things that I do that no one else does around me with Facebook Marketplace, with selling. This is what I have for you. Do not delete and relist your marketplace posts. Do not. You might be like, everyone tells me to delete and relist. Facebook tells me to delete and relist. Don't delete it and don't relist it. Just leave it. Leave it on there. It will still get seen. People will still see that, even if it's expired. That will still show up. Just make a new post. Do not relist. Do not delete your post. This is very, very important. I have sold cabinets in the past. I've sold over $600,000 worth of cabinets a year on Facebook Marketplace. Do not delete your posts. Don't relist them. Just keep them on there. And I have hundreds of listings of cabinets, and now I'm getting to hundreds of listings of washers and dryers. So that's the biggest tip today, guys. Subscribe to my channel. This is new. Like I said, I quit my job on Monday. It's Friday now. I'm getting into this business. We're doing it. And I'm going to find some ways to side hustle. So if you know side hustle ideas, ways to make money, leave them down in the comments. If you have questions, comment down below. I'm going to try to post, I don't know how many videos it is before you get bored of me, but I got good information. This is working for me. Like I said, $50 a month at 100 customers is $5,000 a month. That's not profit, but we can get into all of that. But it is profitable. So subscribe, like this, comment down below, guys. I'm glad you're with me. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.